5 uncommon self-improvement tips for young men who want to be great and change the world soon. Most self-improvement advice tell you to grind harder, read more books, or wake up at 5 a.m. However, that's not always true. Today, I'm going to be giving you 5 self-improvement tips you probably never heard of. The ones that will separate you from 99% of the people out there. Tip number 1, want to fail. Everyone says avoid failure, but the truth is, if you're not failing, you're not even going to be trying. Wanting to fail means you're pushing yourself beyond your limits. You're actually pushing yourself. You're pushing yourself past the exhaustion. You're going to want to fail. You want to try. You're going well beyond your comfort zone. Whether it's starting a new business, learning a new skill, improving upon your current skill, mastering it. Failure is only the best way to learn. Every failure teaches you something you wouldn't learn any other way. The quicker you fail, the quicker you level up. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can think of. What separates them from the rest? They embrace failure and they learn from their mistakes. They use their failures to push them past their exhaustion. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. The more you fail means the more you learn, and the more you learn means you're more likely to be successful. So stop trying to avoid failure. Embrace it. The biggest mistake I see most people making is that they're waiting for everything to be perfect. They're waiting for the right time, they're waiting for the right moment. But the problem is, you're never gonna feel ready. There's always something that can be done better. They hesitate, they overthink, they let opportunities slip by them. But real progress happens just by doing, by taking action even when you don't feel fully prepared. Failing means you're forced to learn. You're forced to learn from your mistakes. Try to find a way to do stuff better. Imagine you embraced failure instead of feeling it. Imagine how much more different your life would be. Every time something occurred to you, whether it was hard, difficult, you still embraced it. You chose to verse the strongest opponent. You chose to take the hardest task. You failed a little bit, you learned a lot more, and you used those skills you learned for the next task, the next opponent. You would take more chances, improving at an insane rate compared to your competition. You would gain more confidence than more people. The guys who win in life aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who fail the most and learn the most from their mistakes. So stop trying to look for the perfect moment to start. The best moment to fail is right now. All right. Number 2, I know this might be like the complete opposite of what people say, but I always say follow your passion and start a passion project. Now, I'm not saying give everything up for this project because realistically, it probably wouldn't work out. But the fact is, you do have time on your day to work on it. Most people just live for the weekend. Be the guy who builds something that he wants to give out to the world, finding meaning in his free time. Compounding effects of working on something that you're truly passionate about will pay off dividends in the rest of your life. Most guys in their free time spend time consuming, watching Netflix, watching anime. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not bad. Just don't overdo it. You're spending time scrolling through social media, watching these reels. They're not providing you any real true value, just short-term dopamine. And this is going on for hours and hours. While entertainment is fine in moderation, it really won't move your life forward. Here's a really big secret. The extra time you have is your unfair advantage you have against other people. If you work a 9 to 5, you still have about 4 to 6 hours a day that you can control. The question is, what are you doing with that time? Find something you're truly passionate about. Whether it's fitness, coaching, creating content, even playing video games, building a business, invest in it and become a producer. Instead of consuming that content, make content. Instead of buying products, build products. It might not feel productive at first in the beginning, but over time, it will build. You'll learn more skills, you'll learn more traits, and you'll become a better man overall. A passion project is just more than a hobby. It gives you purpose beyond your job. It helps you feel more fulfilled. It makes you feel more interested. It gives you a story. It makes you truly enjoy your life more. It gives you a better sense of accomplishment. It makes you really want to live. It makes you want to live for another day, give more back, do more. And it's your passion. That's the best part. Even if it doesn't make you money, you'll feel way more fulfilled. The discipline you build, the fulfillment, you can then take these traits and carry it on to other parts of your life. While you're giving 100% of your passion project, naturally you're going to be sharing this energy with your job, the 9 to 5, maybe get promoted, maybe you're putting more value into your family, maybe you're putting more value into yourself. Right? Everything's correlated. You'll develop the skills to push yourself to face challenges, create something from nothing. All the skills that are required for a great man like you. Most men just live for the weekend, numbing themselves with distractions, but you're the guy who's going to be the one who builds the future. Builds something meaningful. Here's how you can get started with finding your passion project. Number 1, find what excites you. Watch something you love to do, even if no one pays you to do. There's something out there, trust me. Number 2, schedule dedicated time for it. Treat it like an appointment. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Start small, start adding more time. As it keeps doing more and more and more, keep going for it. Number 3, commit for at least 90 days. Trust me, if you commit for 90 days, that's enough time to tell whether it's going to work out or not, whether if you actually like something or not. Especially if you designated a certain allotted amount of time. 1 hour or 2 hours a day, eventually you're going to get to that point and you can really tell if you like it. After the 90 days, step number 4, share your work. Share with other people, tell them what you're working on, market it, show exactly the journey, what you're developing, see how it turns out. And lastly, number 5, ignore any external validation. It's your passion project. It doesn't matter if I like it, doesn't matter if your mom likes it, doesn't matter if your dad, uncle, aunt, cousin, some random guy on the street, doesn't matter. It's yours. It's your life. You don't need any external validation. Just tell people what you're building and go for it. If you like this step-by-step plan, I've included a Notion template down below. You can open it up, follow it easily. The link will be in the description. The truth is though, most guys will never build things on their own. They spend their entire lives for working for someone else helping build their dream. But the ones who take their free time seriously, they end up in a league of their own. What are you doing with your free time? Make sure you make it count. Tip number 3, have principles you fall back on. Most men drift through life without a code. Principles are rules you live by. They're your rules, even when no one's watching. They define who you are as a person, and they shape your decisions. When you have a strong set of principles, you don't waste a second time guessing yourself. It could be always telling the truth no matter what, never skipping a workout, respecting everyone, fearing no one, living your life. When life gets hard, you will always go back to your principles. These are yours. No one else has them. They will keep you on track. Not even motivation. Motivation eventually fades. You'll always go back to your principles, your habits. If you don't define your own principles, the world will define them for you. Be intentional for what you stand for and really find what you truly value and what you believe in. The reality is, life will throw challenges at you. There will be moments where you feel lost, overwhelmed, or tempted to take the easy way out. This is when your principles matter the most to you. Having a personal code makes it easier to make decisions. You don't waste time debating on whether if you made the right decision or not, because you already know your standard. You hold yourself accountable even when no one else is there. Easiest way to do this is by asking yourself 3 simple questions. What are the 3 core values I want to live by? How do I want to be remembered by the people around me? What rules will I never break even if no one's watching me? Take the time to define your principles now and truly find who you are as a person. Number 4, this might sound like the opposite to number 3, but it actually coincides. Be open to always changing your beliefs every day. Being adaptable. What you believe in today might be the thing holding you back from tomorrow. Most people lock themselves in this mental cage, holding this opinion that they believe is correct even though it's not correct. But the smartest people out there are the ones who are always adaptable. They can always change in a matter of seconds. They can admit when they're wrong and they made the wrong decision, but they learn from their mistake. They upgrade their mindset. Your beliefs do shape your reality. If you believe that you can't do something, you won't even try it and you won't even ever become successful at it. But if you stay open-minded, be willing to learn, be willing to open your mind and try new things, you'll evolve faster than anyone else out there. Maybe read books to challenge yourself. Surround yourself with people who think differently. Ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What if they're actually the right one? Why do I believe that? Growth isn't always just about learning new things. It's about also unlearning bad habits and changing your mindset and learning different ways of life, changing outdated beliefs that are holding you back from your success. Your ability to adapt is what's really going to help you push to the next level. If you hold on to outdated beliefs, you'll always stay stuck. If you're willing to let go and embrace new ideas, you'll always keep leveling up. A strong man isn't someone who's always stubborn to change their mind. It's someone who grows, learns, and refines his beliefs over time. Never let your ego stop you from growing. Lastly, number 5, this is more of a physical one. Always have perfect posture. Always. Your posture affects your confidence, your energy, how people even perceive you. Most men don't even realize when they're slouching. And it really hurts their posture when they're walking out there, they got a gamer neck, everything's hunched over, and they're looking extra 4 inches shorter. Stand up with your chest out, shoulders back, proud of who you are. Always be mindful about your posture, staying focused on how you're standing, how other people could be perceiving the way you look. This usually comes with also hitting the gym too. Make sure you're hitting the gym. Always stretch daily, making sure your chest is open, your shoulders and your back is open, your neck's open, making sure you're always standing tall and elevated. And always adjust. Make sure everything you have at your screen is like eye level or above, forcing yourself to sit up straight. And one little secret mindset trick I have is I always imagine there's a string attached to my head pulling me up every single time. It makes life so much easier just to keep posture in check. And that's it, guys.